I've been in the museum field now for about 32 years. I started out in Jackson at the Manship House, and I've just moved around the country, and I've been executive director for over 20 years at different institutions.
Cheryl Thornhill now stands at the helm of the Museum of the Mississippi Delta, arriving 9 years ago to what was then called the Cottonlandia Museum. She was drawn back to Mississippi in part because of her interest in the history of the region.
There's so much rich history here, not just the musical history, but the agricultural history, the cultural history, and so I just really felt that it would be a place that I could make a difference.
And make a difference she has. Under her leadership, the museum has received over $200,000 in grant money from both the Mississippi Arts Commission and the Mississippi Humanities Council for special projects. That money allowed them to perform a $450,000 mega facelift to the space. And while most of the building is relatively new, it's one of the museum's oldest collections that still holds her fascination.
One of the most important collections at the Museum in the Mississippi Delta is this very interesting collection of Native American pottery that was made between 1400 and 1700. A lot of these pots, in fact most all of these pots, were buried with individuals. So they were placed in graves, and they were excavated in the 1970s.
For now, you can find Thornhill sorting through documents and artifacts closely connected to the Greenwood-LaFleur family. These letters date back to 1850. A new exhibit is in the works at the museum, one that hopes to connect the past with the present, and Thornhill says this is the part of her job that brings her the most joy.
When I'm curating an exhibition or having a program and seeing the people really sort of that aha moment when you say something or present them with something that they've never seen before, it's something that they just wouldn't have thought about in their everyday life, and you're able to connect with them on a level that you might not have been able to do before.
Reporting from Greenwood, Jacqueline Kalil, the Delta News.